Hey guys, it's Rianne, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get my new everyday go-to makeup look. It's very laissez-faire, very natural. This is a lot less makeup than I used to wear on a day-to-day basis, and don't get me wrong, I still do get glammed up from time to time. But this is just really a lot easier, much faster for me. It's less makeup, which is great for summer. This is my day-to-day makeup, but I don't wear makeup every day. I probably only wear makeup maybe 2 to 3 times a week at most. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing when I am wearing makeup usually, so let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how to do it. So starting off fresh as a flower from the shower, the first thing I'm going to do is put on my Burt's Bees chapstick, which I've been using for, I don't know, maybe a million years, 1,000,001. Then I'm going to put on my La Roche-Posay Athelio 60. This is an SPF 60 sunscreen. It's fluid veil. It's my favorite kind. Don't forget the neck and top of the chest. So in order to prime, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish. This is the original. So I'm going to be doing an updated skincare routine very soon, but I finally feel like my skin really looks great. But part of that is because I'm using so much sunscreen, so my face is definitely a different shade than the rest of my body. So in order to combat that, I do use a BB cream. This is actually still a little bit on the light side for me, so the next time I get one, I'm definitely going to go a little bit darker. And because I wanted to streamline my makeup and make it a little bit more low maintenance, I'm going to apply this with my fingers, just like I did back in middle school. Can't forget to blend around the chin. Voila! So this is where I would usually go in with concealer, and although I do sort of have dark under eye circles, unless I get like a really bad night's sleep or my allergies are acting up, I really just don't use it, just because I want this to be, you know, very laissez-faire, very natural looking, so I usually just don't apply any. So next I'm going to give my face a little color. I'm going to do that by using the Tahiti Bronzer by Buxom, and actually mine is broken. The first thing I do is I always go like up on my forehead into my hairline. And then I kind of just like buff it around the edges of my face. And a new little trick that I've been doing recently is just to pick up a little bit of this on one of my fingers and just place it on the end of my nose, like between the tip of your nose and the bridge of your nose, like just on this section right here. If you blend it out, blend it out. And it gives you that naturally tan sort of look because this is where the sun would hit if you were actually outside. So yeah, I love that. So the bronzer I just used is a warm tone bronzer, and I use a cool tone bronzer to go in and contour because I can't give up contour no matter how, like, you know, easy breezy this makeup look is supposed to be. I love contour. So I'm going to use Laguna by NARS, and I'm going to take this on an angled brush. I'm just going to find my cheekbones and just sort of highlight them, and also a little bit up here on the temple. And maybe a little bit down here on the jawline too, if I'm feeling it. So because I don't add any eyeshadow and I go with a really natural lip color, I always like to put on a little bit of blush. Otherwise, I tend to look a little bit like monochromatic. So I am going in with Totally Tawny by Clinique. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time. I've been using it for years. And I don't know why, but I just kind of dab it on. I can't explain why. I don't know why I do this, but that's my method. So transitioning into eyes, I actually am going to put a little bit of shadow on as a liner. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but you could use any black. I'm just using the licorice color, which is black. And I'm just going to put that on with this little angled brush. So I'm just going to do this as I always do. So I'm just gonna line along the lash line and put a little bit of a wing. And it definitely doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to smudge it out now. Some people have dubbed this the slept-in eyeliner look, but I don't like to use that term because I'm not a proponent of sleeping in your makeup at all. Like, it's one of my things. So what you're just gonna do is kind of take your finger and dab, and you're just gonna do it to the end of the wing too, but we just kind of want it to be like a suggestion of a smoky liner. So it really does look like it's there from the day before, but it's not. So this is what we end up with. And I probably wouldn't do liner in the first place, but I really like the way a little wing can kind of accentuate my eye shape. And this look is all about emphasizing and celebrating the features about your face that you like, so I think it works. So to fill in my brows, I am using this All-in-One Brow by Dior. This is in the color blonde, and I don't know why, because I am not blonde at all. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm gonna fill in my brows like I always do. So I take it on like a little angled brush, and I just do a line on the top of my brow and the bottom of my brow, and then I just kind of go from there, filling it in, just like coloring in the lines. And we have brows. So now I'm just gonna take a little spoolie brush and just kind of brush them up, get them looking a little, you know, a little more feral. Try and look a little more like Brooke Shields or Taylor Hill, you know? I don't really have brows like that, but guess what? We can fake it with makeup. Shh. And now it's time for mascara. I am going to just curl my lashes and use Dior Show by Dior. And I like to do 2 coats because I'm all about the lashes. My next step is to use my secret weapon, which is not so secret. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting, what is this stuff? Makeup setting spray. And I had no idea until I used a makeup setting spray how much I needed it. This stuff is magic. And now for the cherry on top, of course, lips. And I am using the Dior Addict Lip Glow. This is amazing, and the reason why is because it matches your lip color in order to create the perfect pink for you, and sometimes with my skin tone, it's really hard to find a good pink, so. So that brings us to the end of my everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon.